Man, audio's changed on everything. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, it's a sound, yeah. Should be now. How fucking bizarre, chat. Alright. Let's load up some more things. Gotta fucking love the issues that comes with being a streamer. Right, I got music. Music works. Thank you, Blasty. How you doing today, Chief? I'm just rebooting everything now. Intoxicated. Yeah, one could say that. Definitely one of these situations where there's something going on with OBS, and I know Gallifear was having issues with it recently, doing sort of the same thing, but it wasn't locking up his whole PC, which is interesting. Very bizarre. Alright, let me sort this out a bit more. Ooh, Blasty, 33 months. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, let's see if this works again. Yeah, good number. Thank you, thank you. 33 months, dude. Appreciate that. Right. So obviously, oh my god, this camera is fucking dead already. Let's see if everything else is moving. Is he moving? I wonder if it's like, because I'm changing scene. See if I go here. Oh, that's working. Oh, fucking hell. Do this. Yeah, I've got here, like, so somebody was saying, this is February 22. With audio happening again. Oh, I think I have audio monitor. Do I have audio monitor? One minute, let's have a look. Oh, I do. Alright. Maybe I've got a source then. I installed audio monitor. I've got that. In both cases, as soon as I start ability test, it takes away system memory and hangs the system. I've never been able to get audio monitor to work. Right, okay, that was February. I need to get rid of that. Oh. Downgraded to 25. And we'll see if it percent. Ooh. Might be a lot of OBS stuff then. Ah, fiddlesticks. I don't use OBS 28. Anyway. Right. Actually, before I do this, right? This is gonna be scuffed, isn't it? Fuck's sake. Oh, I swear. This is always the problem when OBS starts fucking around. So we're 28 far away. 63, there you go. We're on the 28th. There we go. So we had the issue yesterday. You can always tell when there's issues when you get a part 1 and part 2. Part 1, part 2s are always when either internet goes or OBS fucks up. So we've managed to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days before it started to fuck up again. Fucking games. Like, hey, now how you doing? Anyway, let's get on with it. I missed a bit of chat. Just quickly refresh this here. And let's watch this, right? Oh, of course, it doesn't activate game on this, right? Let me just sort this out. So when you go to reactions, it needs to be on, unmute. Alright. Let me just quickly test something here. So if we go to this scene, alright, this is the game window. I go to this scene, that locks the game sound down, and when I go to reactions, it opens up. Beautiful! Alright, let me just save that profile. Go. I think I'm good. Alright. Zen. Let's watch this then.
Hello, my name is John Griffiths. I'm a lead environment artist here at Star Citizen at Cloud Imperium. I'll do that again. Hi, my name is John Griffiths, and I'm a lead environment artist at Cloud Imperium Games. I'm heading up EU Sandbox 2, and we're working on the revamped underground facilities which you saw at CitizenCon. This is also my first ISC episode, and it's also the first in our lovely new office. So I hope you enjoy.
Ooh. Oh man, I can't wait for these, like.
So after we've gone through that kind of concept development phase, where we're just fleshing out ideas, it's time to kind of think about what actually the underground facilities are going to be. How much time is the player going to be spending there? What are they going to be doing there? How many they're going to be? What kind of themes they're going to be? All that jazz we need to think about, and we also need to plan out how we're going to do it. So when we're in the stage of very early on in development, it's about kind of iterating quickly, getting into the editor, getting feedback on what we're doing, playing the location as a complete thing as fast as possible, because only when we see things in context of what they're going.
What? When can you scroll down in full screen? When the fuck did they add this to YouTube? What? Holy shit! It's like big screen mode for fucking Steam. How long has that been out? I've always had to do this and scroll down. Holy shit! I did not know you could do this. That's fucked up. Alright, anyway. Yeah. I had a reservation low and ate chicken. Ooh, lovely, lovely.
Going to be, can we really make actual great decisions on what it is we're making? And this is a collaboration between art and design, mission content. The directors are involved. It's just molding the beast into something tangible, which we can then take into our planning.
This is going to be so cool, man.
Iron out what it is we need to create.
Giant facilities underground and above. Oh, I can't wait.
So we've come out of pre-production. We now need to get a plan together so that the team can start working.
Tier 0.
You can see all these boxes. All the ones on the top are rooms. All the ones underneath are overlays. So overlays give us that variety. When the team looks at this, they don't have to come to me to ask, does the surface structure medium need work doing to it or not? They can read it for themselves here. This is great because it gives us a big overview of what's required for the location, and it also means that we can break it down into kind of content packs. So our tier 0 is everything that we would need to release this.
Yeah, definitely, especially if they got rid of the hit marker as well, right?
Our tiers after that kind of our additional content, which might flesh out some of the UGFs or give it a new theme or that kind of thing. So some of the rooms that are in production at the moment, let's just skip over to them. So this looks like one whole thing. It's actually 2 things.
Holy shit, there's 2 Starfarers parked on this fucking facility. On both of them. Oh no, it's the same facility. It's just here on the second image, this grey part is shadowed there, right?
So it's the surface structure, which is this guy in the middle, and this kind of surrounding hangar. You know, how do you actually get there? We've also got our physical elevator spaces. So if we go from the top, this is where.
This is fucking nuts, man. It's like Ocean's 11 kind of shit. Looking at the plans and stuff.
Trundle down into the UGF on a lovely diagonal elevator. We've got the elevator shaft components themselves, so you might have really long elevators.
God, not more elevators, chat.
And then
I'd rather take 30 staircases.
You know, this room is.
There's a rover in there.
This is a more refined plan to begin with, but we still need to get into the actual numbers of how much time this will actually take to make. So then we come to our trusty Microsoft Excel. And in here, this is just really just putting estimates on how long we think things will take. So for us, that's in this next phase, which is white boxing. We want to block the rooms out. We want to add content. We want to get the gameplay in there. We want to split things into overlays, test it with our ProcGen tool, and get all that done. So we estimate this like this, and we put in all of those rooms that we called out before. We've got all the room types it can be and
Fucking
how
hell.
big or small the thing is.
Extra large.
So using this kind of grid, we can call out, well, there's one room that's got a retheme, there's 2 rooms which are medium and large that need to be done, and this calculates how much time is required. So you can look at it from
49
room
hours.
type. You can do the time that way, or you can look at
do
how
zone
many
2.
medium rooms it will take. You know, we can do it that way as well. This calculates it all, puts into a lovely little table, and then we can
184 days.
how many designers, how many days per artist, how many total days for a sprint, blah blah blah. Get all of that done, and that gives us.
I suppose 184 is only 6 months, so that's not bad, right? 6 months to knock this out, so maybe for 4. Oh yeah, they did want this out for 4.0, so 6 months for that. Well, I mean, they've been working on it before, but yeah. I'm also looking forward to the new stuff. I wish it wouldn't take so long for us to get. Patience is a virtue. Hell, let me hack a hangar open and sneak a small ship in there. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty dope.
Our kind of ballpark figure to go with to begin with. I think I might have to retake this.
No, you're doing good. At what point do we ignore all? At what point do we ignore all this?
Okay, so it's all great having all of this.
I like how Jared just fucking wheels in. What's he got on this? This thing? What's he got there? He's got some audio device.
You're doing good.
But I love how he's got 2 chairs.
At what point do we ignore all? At what point do we ignore all this?
Okay, so it's all
awesome.
great having all of this, and it gives us a really good plan to begin with going forwards. But as you probably know, game development isn't really a concrete process. You can have all the numbers in the world, but you'll still have things.
Wow, holy shit, this gets me super hyped for something like this. For me, if it takes 12 months, I don't care. Imagine you're flying around and you come across a giant facility like this and you know that it ain't just the tippity top of it, it's all the way underground.
That is what game development really is.
And you've got, like, they said they wanted to make it where it's 60 minutes minimum content in one of these facilities. This is like, yo, you know, like Battlestar, Game Daddle, and Jack love their FPSing. They basically, whilst I'm streaming, they'll jump into my comments and be like, TheDarkLaw, we want to go do a bunker. Can you drop us off and pick us up in an hour? We're going looting, you know, for some rare stuff. And I'll be like, yeah, totally, guys, no problem. I'll just low fly around the area in my fucking ship and wait for you. And they can go down and do that stuff. I think that's fucking awesome, man. This is so cool.
From this point now, we can get back into the editor. We can start fleshing out these rooms. We can start doing these overlays. We can start finding.
Man, look at that.
And really bringing these new underground facilities.
This just gives me Bond vibes, right? What's the Bond movie? Or not even Bond. Enter the Dragon. Was it Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee, where he sneaks into the underground facility? Is it Enter the Dragon? Yeah, I think it's Enter the Dragon. I'm desperately trying to remember which one. Where he goes into his, like, yellow ninja suit and sneaks in kind of shit. That's the vibes I'm getting from this. This is dope. This is so cool.
To life.
The new underground facilities first seen at this year's CitizenCon showcase have already moved into production, with designers and artists alike building out the currently spec'd out 93 different rooms and 193
rooms.
Overlay variations necessary to place them throughout the existing Stanton and upcoming Pyro star system. But while that's still many months away yet, let's go ahead and turn our attention to something coming in this December's Alpha 318, the imminent arrival of the next exciting parts of our new Gen 12 renderer.
Ooh.
Now, bringing with it our collective hopes for improved performance, let's go now to Sylvan in our Frankfurt studio, who's got an update for us on the current progress.
The next gen.
Hey everyone, I'm Sylvan. I'm an engine programmer here at CIG, working on Gen 12 for the past years, and I'm incredibly excited to share.
Nothing to do with the guy, but holy fuck, dude, those headsets stick out, man. What headset is that? It's huge. It's like fucking an absolute monster. It's like out there. What the fuck is that headset?
With all of you the latest progress we've made on Gen 12. But first, let's get everyone on the same page real quick and explain what Gen 12 is, what it's not, and what it's trying to solve.
I am so old, kids in charge. Dude, this guy's just a developer, dude. He's nobody in charge, just to tell you that.
This will just scratch the surface though. For deeper look, I highly recommend watching our last year's
Like Brian
Citizen Fund
Chambers
progress
and
update on
Todd
Gen 12
Pappy
Vulcan.
and stuff like that are people in charge.
So Gen 12 in a nutshell is our new render.
Yeah, I would be worried. I hope that's a light headset because it's a Razer Kraken. I hope it's light because fucking hell, that's a lot of weight to put on one's ear if it's heavy.
And we came up with this name as a natural step forward from DirectX 11.
Oh, Linux!
Star Citizen name as a in a nutshell is our new renderer. And we came up with this name as a natural step forward from renderer. So Gen 12 in a nutshell is our new renderer. And we came up with this name.
Why does it say Xbox? Oh. Right, never mind. This is, never mind. This is fucking showing off the history of API. So we've got DirectX 12, Ultimate, I think it's Ultimate, and then you've got the OpenGL, Vulcan, Metal, which is the Apple fucking one. Then you've got DirectX 12, Ultimate, and yeah. Alright, okay, cool. I was a little bit worried that it was like PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, Apple. What the fuck is going on?
Forward from DirectX 11.
Yeah, it's just showing the shit.
Star Citizen right now, pretty much all of you are using when playing the game. DirectX 11 is a graphics API which our engine interacts and
it's shit.
Of the GPU and renders all of Star Citizen's beauty.
Yeah, but it would be so much better.
How fast a game engine can feed the graphics API or the GPU with rendering commands is dependent on two factors. First, the CPU performance, and second, the implementation of the rendering engine. And the latter is what Gen 12 is all about.
Oh, it's Harrison. I was gonna say, ooh, but it's not Crusader.
It is from the ground up a complete redesign of our old rendering architecture, which decreases CPU submission time massively. The end goal of Gen 12, however, is to make use of a new graphics API called Vulcan, which will boost performance even more.
I can't wait for Vulcan. How you doing, Vashkan? Jay's welcome in, guys. I improved the title. What do you mean title? Can I have a ship concept where the main ship are on the front? Yeah.
And also allows us to add new cool features like AI scaling, ray tracing, efficient multi-view rendering,
oh my god,
and Linux support and more. This meant, however, we had to rewrite every single graphics feature and ensure that it's running smoothly and...
I will say this though, the gentleman behind this guy has a very, very interesting color scheme going on. So we've got some beige shoes with purple and black striped socks into what looks like grey trousers, maybe cords, into a red or a brown shirt that has a red jumper on top of it. I'm getting massive Where's Wally vibes. You know what I mean? Now, CIG, this guy should be now hired to also go into every scene from now on, and he's in a different place. This would be a fantastic meme, where you see this guy in the exact same clothes in different parts of the video and stuff like that. That's an awesome fucking color scheme going on, but I'm just like, for me, I'm so boring. I just have black, right? I just have black clothing. I'm so bland. This guy is That's a bright red top, man. Is that TDL? Not all bald people. It's TDL. Plus, he's using a fucking Razer headset, Jace. I wouldn't be seen dead with fucking Razer.
As expected on this new architecture. A daunting task, which takes years in a game like Star Citizen with its hundreds of different shaders, thousands of materials, and dozens of features actively used in production. You've seen our first milestone mid last year, 2021.
No, he's moving.
3.4.
No, he's moving. Look, he just bent over there.
Processing effects running on Gen 12 by default.
Oh man, I can't wait for this.
This proved that our new rendering architecture was working.
So what are we on? Or where are we still going with it? Oh no, this is all the thing. So water's still in the thing. Motion blur is on Gen 12. Post effects is still in the old stuff. Render to texture is still in the old stuff. Flash UI. Please get rid of the fucking. I hope they're just gonna get rid of the Flash UI and not use it at all, and just get on to the new stuff.
As intended, and we could start heavily focusing on the scene object rendering.
Yes.
Which is the biggest and the most time-consuming task for Gen 12.
Then make it so.
Almost a year later, with 3.17, we hit our next big milestone and could turn on Gen 12 for all our static geometry, including all scattered terrain objects.
Right.
That was also the time when a lot of people saw an actual meaningful performance improvement in Star Citizen. Although, to be fair, that patch Gen 12 was just one of many optimizations we employed there. The thing is, since then, the engine is running in a sort of mixed mode, which means most of the code is running through legacy and just calls into Gen 12, which is ported and works at the moment. This actually adds an additional overhead.
Look at that, man.
The reason why.
That's the crazy thing we see with Star Citizen. It's like just seeing a ship flying over slowly, and then you see the fucking planet in the background, and you're on a fucking wreck site. It is very, very like fucking Star Trek-y kind of vibes to it when you see that shit.
I didn't expect anything of a big performance improvement the last patch, and
it would fix
it didn't show anything or didn't announce anything. But I'm happy to announce, and very proud, that we're nearly done with porting absolutely everything to Gen 12, and not just the scene object rendering, but also our new path-centric rendering system.
Yes!
As we speak, we're fixing the last few things to get it fully ready for 3.18. This is not a promise, but we're working hard to make it possible.
Fuck, even makes it
Also keep in mind that this first version of Gen 12 is just a it just works version. We haven't even started optimizing it yet at all.
I know, that's the crazy thing, right? That is the crazy thing, is that this stuff is going to massively improve our shit right now, and the moment they optimize Gen 12, it's just gonna be like low flying at 100 FPS, and it doesn't dip, and you've got all the rocks rendering and shit like that depending on your rig. And when we move into Vulcan, if you've got a PC that can use Vulcan, I think you have to have a 20 series. Somebody may be able to correct me on this, but you need to have a 20 series onward video card to be able to access Vulcan, I think. Or if it's, yeah, I think it's the 20 series. But again, I could be wrong with that. Hey, Nootly, how you doing? And that's going to even improve it even more, you know? I feel I am still okay. Oh, yeah. This is the thing for me. Like, there's a lot of people right now, Salty, that have spent, like, thousands and thousands of dollars upgrading their PCs to do, like, the AMD 5800X3D, getting 4090s and stuff like that. I'm not doing any upgrades until I see the game optimized, because I'm not wasting money just for Star Citizen, you know? That's the biggest thing. Like, if you got expendable money to do it, whatever, right? But I've got a decent, I've got a 3080, I've got a decent graphics card and stuff like that. Oh, is my camera fucking died again? I actually think it could be my camera that's fucking the stream up. Ugh, give me a sec, guys. Ugh. Stream is frozen? It's fucking done this bullshit again, overloading. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this shit, guys. I really don't know.